Fernando, we couldn't have any more different a track after Monaco here in Baku. Is it a circuit that you're excited to be racing at?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's still a straight circuit. Just the speeds are very different, especially at the end of the straight.
And the package a bit more, do you think, and you'll be able to extract a bit more out of it?
Absolutely. I think everybody now in the teams, we are in a much better position than what we were in Bahrain. So everyone is understanding better the car. We bring updates and we need to keep learning about the car every weekend, but normally Fridays are quite useful for that. Weather should be stable, so it should be a good weekend again to understand the car.
And you seem to have changed the approach as a team on a Friday, trying to maybe focus a little bit more on Sunday. Do you think that's been key to those stronger Sundays?
That's correct. I think we're struggling a lot on Sundays at the beginning of the year, so we try to understand how we can improve that tire degradation and the pace on Sundays. So Fridays are a little bit more into a Sunday preparation more than qualifying. And I think at the moment, or in Barcelona and Monaco, they pay off. So let's see.
And then let's think about the car. How's that feeling, as it were, going into this weekend? What do you make of its potential for this circuit?
Yeah, I mean, the car's had its rest too. We think it could be okay. In terms of a circuit, I would put it more towards, let's say, Monaco than Barcelona, and that suits us a bit more. So, maybe no Q3 appearances, though that would be very nice. But hopefully we can get something out of it. And I think the race is going to be interesting because there's going to be a few different strategies out there. I mean, it's Thursday, so
what are you erring towards? Like which?
Can't tell you.
Oh, give me a little hint. What are the options?
I mean, it would be great to just do a no stop. But obviously,
you're quite good at those long stints. Australia.
I hope that it goes towards that direction. I think if it can, we'll see tomorrow quickly in FP1 and FP2 where it leads to. But if the opportunity is there, of course, we'll see if we can take it.
Okay, interesting. Lots to think about. You know how to win. I mean, you've won here in F2. How can you make the difference on a circuit like this?
Braking and confidence. You'll see it a lot here where it's more about setup than most tracks, because you've got one corner times, I would say, 13 around here. I mean, every corner is pretty much the same, just slightly different. As a driver, the trick is to know what each difference is, and extracting each slightly different corner is where the lap time is. But in terms of setup, if you're not quite perfect in one corner, you tend to be struggling for the rest of the lap. So it's one of them corners where I guess how similar it is the challenge. And yeah, it's something for us to get on top of. And hopefully, if you're feeling confident on the brakes, you're getting good rotation in the low speed corners, it should be a quick track for you.
And just in terms of the calendar more generally, over the last couple of races, we've had Spain and Monaco. How are you feeling going into the other race tracks that are coming up on the calendar?
I feel pretty good. We've actually had quite a good variety. Spain and Monaco are kind of the two extremes. And then we've got Canada here and then Silverstone, which, again, it's quite a mix-up. So what I'd say to that is you're most probably going to get some teams performing good in one race and then struggling in the other one, and there's not going to be this kind of stagnant order through these next block that we have. So with that, there's a lot of opportunity, and yeah, fingers crossed.
Q2 this weekend?
That's the goal. That's always the goal. Yeah, we'll see.
First and foremost, thank you very much for a great performance in Monaco. I really enjoyed watching it.
I was like, why are you thanking me for? Like, what are you thanking me for?
No, but it was mega to watch because it's not often we see moves that you were making in Monaco.
I must say, waking up on Sunday morning, starting from P17, I was like, I hope there's going to be a bit of drama happening. And when I saw the first few drops of rain, I think I was the one smiling the most on the grid, because obviously from where we started, we had to try something. And obviously I'm very result driven, so I was kind of disappointed not to get any points, but purely in terms of racing and excitement during the race, it was probably my most exciting Monaco Grand Prix ever. And just purely driving was, driving in these streets, in these conditions. I think it was the first time I was driving on the wet in Monaco between the rails. I had a couple of moments, so no, I felt like really sharp, really away, really focused, and it was a great performance. Just a shame not to get any points for it.
And how did the car feel then, aside from the sort of adrenaline?
Believe me, it feels bad whatever car you have on the on the wet when you go through like over these white lines, these crossings. This, you know, you need to understand the track, like kind of yeah, get a good understanding of where the grip is. You're locking wheels everywhere. It feels very challenging, but that's what I loved. And you know, every lap trying to find the limit and reset, and then yeah, I had to be creative. I felt a little bit like an artist because I was like, okay, I'm catching cars, but then where am I going to pass them? You don't have many spots there, so I had to come up with some creative moves, and then yeah, I tried to do it.
Well, thank you. It was great to watch.
Thank you.
We've had a lovely weekend off. How much did you need that reset?
I must say it was well needed after Monaco. You know, we've had quite a busy start of the year flying around, and yeah, for the first time, I think in 3 years, I've went to the cinema over the weekend to watch Top Gun, which felt great. You know, like just getting out and do normal stuff like anyone. And yeah, during the weekend, I just laid on in my sofa. I did my training. I watched Roland Garros, the final. I watched MotoGP. I had a couple of friends over and just had a chill time. So no, I'm feeling mentally reset and prepared for these two coming races.
Sounds like the weekend of dreams. Coming into Baku then, how are you feeling?